Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor, and this is the Wednesday, April 8th, 2020 version of the Mayor's Minute. Last night, we had some extraordinary things happen, some first-time things in Edina. We had the first virtual meeting in the history of the city, trying to keep everybody safe that either works on our staff or our colleagues on the council, other staff members from the city that are necessary parts of meetings. We all did it remotely. And I think our staff deserves a lot of credit for making it work as well as possible. For those residents that were participating in the Hankerson public hearing, I would commend them for being so patient and understanding and agreeing to testify that way. We're trying to make sure that we get public testimony put in the best possible way. The other unprecedented thing we did last night was we tried to deal with some of this economic impact that's happening to people all across the country, but we're especially concerned, of course, about folks in Edina. And in this sort of double whammy situation where public health is impacted, we need to stay away from each other. People have to stay home from work. There's a tremendous economic impact on this, and we know that because Congress passed the CARE Act, billions and billions of dollars worth of aid flowing down to the states and on to businesses and individuals. Some of the worst, hardest hit people are the hourly workers that have been essentially furloughed. Businesses closed by stay safe at home orders of governors all over the country, including our own governor. And so as we've looked at trying to figure out how we can make a difference as government for people that are suffering here, we see two primary areas. One is some rent assistance for people that are really in need, really in a bind right now that haven't gotten help from the state yet, and then also small business. And we'll be talking about that next week with the Housing and Redevelopment Authority. But last night, the unprecedented thing that we did was we authorized unanimously the use of $100,000 from our Affordable Housing Trust Fund to give rent relief to people that were really suffering here. You know, the governor's stay safe at home order doesn't allow people to be kicked out of their apartments. They cannot be removed, but it doesn't eliminate or obviate the rent obligation that they have. And we're thinking that if we can figure out a way to keep people in their apartments, it'll be a lot less expensive than dealing with the homelessness issue downstream. So with this $100,000 that we're committing to use at VEAP, Volunteers Enlisted to Assist People, they've got a system set up for rental relief. Typically, they've done 1 month of rent relief, but during this coronavirus epidemic, they're doing up to 3 months of rent relief. Average rent in Edina for a 2-bedroom apartment is around $1,300. If we can help with rental assistance of some type that would supplement unemployment, we can keep up to 40 families in their apartments. And we think that that's really a great investment for us as a community and a way of having government step up. When people are constantly stepping up in their lives to support government, government is reciprocating here. So this is an emergency sort of situation. I doubt we'll ever see this again in our lifetime, but I'm really proud of our council and proud of our community for stepping up to help people in Edina that are in need during this COVID virus epidemic. This is Jim Hovland. This is your Mayor's Minute, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.